the only.
23 so far.
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because now
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Memphis Grizzlies. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Hudson. Dominique Wilkins out there with Mutombo. And it's Hagan in a shooting guard.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Conley. Inside. Here's Gasol. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Good screen. Good catch by Gasol.
Here's Hudson. Pass to Hagan. To the middle. Here's Pettit. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Conley. To the inside. Here's Randolph. The shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Hawks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the best parts of Gasol's game is strength. I mean, he's big, tough to handle.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
2 shots. That's on the first.
First one falls for him.
And look at Mark's brother Powell. I mean, the top 3 pick. Mark went in the second round. But if Mark stays healthy, the career comparisons will get really interesting.
Gasol hits them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
1:12 left to play here in the first. Here's Pettit. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Allen, right side. Back to Conley. Deep. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hudson against Allen. Pulls from the top of the key. Mutombo kicks to Hudson. Here's Hagan. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Hudson. Hudson's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Hudson against Conley. To the left side wing. Here's Abdul Rahim. Got a hand on it. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Atlanta leading by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 5. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Paul Millsap out there with Smith. Then there's Willis. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Caldwell in at the 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta leading by 4. There's Caldwell, and he drops it in from the low post. Caldwell's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in your offense.
Valanciunas, good.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Young passes to Caldwell. Outside Millsap. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Morant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Young. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Morant looking around. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Reeves.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Pass to Smith. Takes it inside. Now here is Miller. Not a lot of room. No good from Valanciunas. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Some changes for Memphis. Rudy Gay's checked in for Battier. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for John Morant. Smith checked in for the Hawks. Millsap finds Young. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Can't hit from 12. And here's Miller. No points in the game yet for him. Shoots, threes, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Bryant Reeves. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Zach Randolph, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. Allen comes in for Mike Miller. And it's tied up with that one. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the basket by Mutombo.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Allen, that's good.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Here's Hudson. Puts it up. It's tipped. Mutombo dishes to Hudson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Allen, right side. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
When the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. It took them a little while to get going, but you love what they did in the second quarter, ending with a 2-point lead. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
I'd like to see them get to the line more, but to do that, you got to be aggressive, force the action, drive the lane, make the defense react to what you're doing. If they can do that, I think they have a good chance of pulling out a win.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Memphis leading. Tony Allen is out there with Conley. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Hagan. Sinks that one from the post. Hagan's got his first basket.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Conley against Mutombo. Outside Randolph. Here's Gasol. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Hagan, defended by Allen. Hagan can hit.
That's high-quality defense right there. Read the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
Here's Hudson. Michael Conley making his last shot. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hagan. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Maravich is checked in for Atlanta. Rivers comes in for Hudson.
Doc Rivers.
1:29 left in the third. Conley scanning the floor. Down low, Gasol. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gasol's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Rivers kicks to Maravich. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Pettit.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but it doesn't matter. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Randolph passes to Abdul-Rahim. Back to Randolph. They double-team Randolph. Allen finds Gasol over Maravich. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Allen. Gasol's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis. Wilkins up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Pettit. The 7-footer falls.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right
there. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Mutombo. Smith is out there with Young. And it's Caldwell in at the 2. And that one's good by Gay. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Pettit, good.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter. Pettit is one of the all-time greats at just battling for position and turning those misses into makes.
Now, here is Bibby. Four on the clock. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Hagan. Passes it to Pettit. Here's Hagan. 6 to shoot. Busts the J after the KG pass fake.
A clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
He's going to take that shot no matter who's on him. He wants the ball in those situations.
Abdul-Rahim can't hit.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Out left to the wing. Mr. Caldwell. Fires from 18. Gasol with the rebound.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Abdul-Rahim, covered by Mutombo. Here's Valanciunas. Gasol tried to free himself up. No good from Valanciunas. Here's Atlanta now. Inside, here's Pettit. It's rebounded by Memphis. So they foul intentionally. Some changes for Memphis. Randolph comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's John Morant in for Williams. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Wilkins is checked in. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're up by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The New Balance player of the game.
Yeah, this percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tony Allen's checked in for John Morant. And it's Mike Conley in for Bibby. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. The focus of his speech was hustle. He told his players, those guys are going to come at us. We have to match their intensity, and we have to play with a great deal of energy. We're all in here, fellas. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So the wing on the left. Back to Conley. For the three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 16 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul has got to be the game plan.
Seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Hagan for three. Randolph grabs the board, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Zach Randolph. At the line for two,
he hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And what a tremendous career for Zach Randolph. He hit some bumps early on, but he's played with tremendous consistency throughout his time in the league.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Rivers finds Millsap. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
I said don't mind me, don't mind me. Oh no, don't mind me, don't mind me.
Yeah, coup de pression, tu vas céder si t'as le track. Je connais pas le scénar, j'arrive sur scène, t'applaudis quand je acte. C'est real, tu cours après des boules, mais t'as des bills. Je suis précis comme gars des boules, c'est ma classe, elle vient de King, yeah. Je te laisse pas respirer, je boxe que sur du heavyweight. J'arrive sur le ring comme Mike Tyson en 1988. Coast to coast et je finis par un fadeaway. Si ton plan n'est pas trop bon, je le prends en takeaway. Shout out to Meji, je regarde pas la TV, flemme de répondre à tes DM quand ton haha devient hihi. Mon ego me divise, rester dans mon coin et ne rien dire ou assumer mon statut de grand dans ma city, yes. C'est bon de faire une pause. Faut savoir qu'en ce moment précis, je suis en pleine euphoria. Donc je me demande, es-tu prêt pour moi? Tu peux rien faire contre ça. Regarde ton corps qui te dit qu'il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait one step, two step, three step, baby. Faut qu'on bounce. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait one step, two step, three step, baby.